Welcome to today's Explainer. Look, if you've ever completely abandoned a massive New Year's resolution by, say, the second week of January, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're not talking about character flaws or a lack of motivation. Actually, we're looking at the hard science. We're going to explore the biology of willpower and the neuroscience behind why massive overhauls usually fail while tiny incremental changes compound into, well, extraordinary results. Let's dive right in. 92%. 92% of dramatic life changes fail. That number is just staggering, right? And honestly, it haunts anyone who's ever tried to completely reinvent their diet, their productivity, or their entire daily routine overnight. We almost always blame ourselves, kind of thinking we just didn't want it badly enough. But the truth? The truth is entirely biological. Your brain is literally hardwired to resist sudden, massive changes. It literally treats them as an evolutionary threat to your survival.
The contrast in how we actually adapt is literally night and day. Dramatic, overnight changes have this dismal 8% success rate. But incremental changes, they boast an incredible 81% success rate. By just scaling down our ambitions into tiny, consistent adjustments, we suddenly align with our biology rather than constantly fighting against it. To really understand why this happens, we need to look under the hood at the two major players in your brain.
So there's this literal tug-of-war happening inside your head right now. On one side, we've got the prefrontal cortex, or the PFC. This is your conscious, goal-setting, super highly motivated brain. But here's the catch. It comes with a huge metabolic cost. It exhausts incredibly easily. Now, on the other side is the basal ganglia. This is an ancient, super energy-efficient structure where your existing, deeply ingrained habits live. It operates on total autopilot and fiercely resists any kind of rapid reprogramming. So when you try to change everything at once, your easily exhausted PFC essentially goes to war with your stubborn, highly efficient basal ganglia.
And let me tell you, this battle requires fuel, a lot of it. Actively suppressing a bad habit through sheer willpower, it actually consumes 25% more glucose than your normal brain function. Forcing behavioral change is just an incredibly high metabolic effort. Your brain is essentially a calorie-burning machine, and direct confrontation with your automatic habits drains your cognitive battery at an alarming rate. It makes it far more metabolically taxing to just suppress a bad habit than to strategically build a positive one.
Because of that immense energy drain, sustained resistance leads to complete willpower depletion in just 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. That is it. Willpower is absolutely not this limitless well of moral superiority. It's a finite, biological resource tied directly to your metabolic state. Honestly, this is exactly why you might eat perfectly all day long, only to completely binge on junk food by 8 p.m. Your PFC is quite literally out of gas.
And it gets worse. Because of this energy drain, attempting a massive behavioral change actually